rising intonation and falling intonation. And we see these a lot with different types of questions. Rising intonation is when we start low and we go high, high. like at the end of a sentence, if you do rising intonation, then it sounds like a question. It sounds like a question. It sounds like a question. I start low and then I go high. So it sounds like a question, right? But if we use falling intonation, it sounds like it's not a question. So usually with a question, we'll ask, for example, do you like pizza? But if I say, do you like pizza? Then it doesn't sound like a question. It sounds like just a sentence. So rising and falling intonation show us if it's a question or it's not a question sometimes. But sometimes we want to ask a question that's not really a question. We want to ask a rhetorical question. A rhetorical question. Is my name Chris? Yes, it is. This is not a real question, right? I know the answer to this question. Is my name Chris? Right? This is a rhetorical question. So let's imagine that we're speaking to the police. The police are asking us some questions. They say, were you at home last night? Were you at home last night? I'm writing this text in the chat on Zoom. Were you at home last night? So let's try it with rising intonation and falling intonation. Let's not a question. Let's say you were at home last night. If I say this with rising intonation, you will think it's a real question that you want me to answer. You were at home last night? You were at home last night? Sounds like a question. Police don't usually ask questions like this, right? The police usually ask falling intonation questions. They usually ask rhetorical questions. They say, you were at home last night. We might also use this kind of intonation with something that we call tag questions. When we ask a question at the end, like, let's use the question, do you like pizza? Instead, we can say, you like pizza, don't you? You like pizza, don't you? Right? We can ask this tag question. And when we ask the tag question, it can have rising intonation or falling intonation. And this will help us understand if it's a real question or if it's just a rhetorical question, right? Like for rising intonation, we might say, you like pizza, don't you? You like pizza, don't you? I really want to know. Or I can say, you like pizza, don't you? You like pizza, don't you? And this means, I know you like pizza. I think you like pizza, right? This is a rhetorical question. It's not a real question. So there are other types of intonation too, but I think for today, this is a good answer. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to this live lesson.